Jalyn back again with another segment on the fruit of the Spirit and how it can help you achieve purpose and enjoy your life. And for those of you watching for the first time, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Against such, there is no law. And the fruit that I want to focus on today is patience. Now, I'll be honest with you. Patience and I have a love-hate relationship, okay? I love it when I'm capable of being patient, but I truly hate the thought of having to wait for anything. But when I think back over the course of my life and the different things that I have desired, I really didn't have to wait that long. I mean, maybe a week tops. It felt like an eternity at the time, but it wasn't that long. However, there were times where my prayers, my requests, my goals, my dreams, my desires, they were met with heavy silence. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see any type of progress. I didn't get any type of inclination that I was on the right path and that things were working out and things were headed in the right direction. But I have learned that when I am met with those periods of silence, it's really an opportunity for me to prepare for whatever it is that I want. I may not be ready for whatever I just prayed for, requested, or desired. I may not be ready for it just yet. And so those periods of silence help me to actually prepare for whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Now, that's new for me. I learned that probably about a year or two ago. And I'll give you an example. About 3 years ago, I asked for a promotion. And I was met with that silence. No one said anything to me. I thought they were going to say, hey, Jalyn, yes, we're so excited for you. We're going to help you get to where you're trying to go. And everything was going to be great. That didn't happen, though. I was met with that silence. And I immediately jumped to all of these conclusions like, oh, maybe they don't think I'm good enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. Self-doubt kind of crept in there as well. And I tried to figure out, why I wasn't getting that immediate response that I expected. And to make a long story short, I actually ended up getting that promotion. So during that time period of silence, when I thought that, they were against me and they weren't really trying to help me and also, doubting myself as well, everything was lining up in the background. They were actually trying to work out a transition, trying to help me get to where I needed to go and set me up for success. And so what I learned from that is how silly how silly of me to waste so much time and energy throwing myself this pity party, worrying, getting frustrated, getting upset, when I could have used that time period to prepare for that next chapter in my life, whether it was with this company or another company. I was ready for that next step. So I could have used that time period to just prepare for that. And so that's what I have learned. I'm doing a better job of just waiting and using that time period to prepare for whatever it is that I am trying to accomplish. And we can really view patience as an incubator for our goals and our dreams. And the amazing thing about this fruit of patience is that it teaches us the art of resting and moving all at the same time. So your heart needs to rest in knowing that you're on the right path. Okay, you're doing the right things and you have the right people and resources all lining up to turn your goal or your desire into a reality. And while your heart is resting there, everything else about you needs to keep moving. Okay, so go to the gym, excel at work, go to happy hour with your friends, laugh at a good movie, do all the things, say and do everything that you would as if you already had what you desired. But what do you do when frustration rears its ugly head? If you're anything like me, it's very easy for me to get frustrated when things aren't moving as quickly as I want them to go. And as I said, Patience and I have a love-hate relationship. So I'm just trying to be very transparent right now. I am not perfect at this. And so I'll share with you, what I do when I get frustrated, because it's not always that easy. Patience doesn't always feel good. Sometimes you hurt, sometimes you cry, sometimes you curse, but I try to remind myself that the process is just as important as the prize. I'm going to say that one more time. The process is just as important as the prize. So I use that when frustration, starts to creep up. I try to remind myself that patience, another word for patience is confidence. And it helps me stand up a little straighter. It helps me hold on a little longer. And more importantly, it helps me to maximize that self growth that I need to be experiencing during that waiting period. And at the end of the day, when you finally get what you have been expecting or what you've been, seeking and desiring and wishing for, you'll realize that patience has very little to do with waiting and everything to do with training, developing, and preparing you for this next chapter in your life. Okay. So I hope that helped. I hope that you really spend more time learning more about the fruit of patience and how it impacts each and every area of your life, whether it's your career, your finances, your relationships, your health. Patience will play a role in everything that you are trying to accomplish. And so, just as I did last week for kindness, I've got another challenge for you this week. And I'll be doing this with you as well because, Patience and I were not always the best of friends. And it's really an area in which I need to grow. So, the challenge for this week, I want you to think about an area in your life. And once again, I'll be doing the same thing. Think about an area in your life where you could use more patience, where you need to exercise more patience. And I want you to ask and answer two questions. The first question is, what are you learning about yourself? What do you need to learn about yourself right now? And then the second question is, what are the opportunities for growth? What are the opportunities in which you can grow and prepare for that next chapter of your life, the next thing that you're trying to go after or the goal that you're trying to accomplish? What can you do to prepare for that? All right. So let me know once again. Drop your growth, your learnings in the comments section below. I'll be back next week to share mine with you as well. And I cannot wait to talk to you again. Thank you all for listening today. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram for the latest posts and videos on the fruit of the Spirit and how it can help you achieve purpose and enjoy your life. Oh, once again, just want to remind everyone, my book, The Fruit of Your Spirit, is going to be released on February 22nd. So if you're in the Orlando area, please be sure to join me at my book release party. It's going to be an amazing event. But if you're not in the Orlando area, you can't get to the book release, you can also get a copy of the book on Amazon. It'll be released on February 22nd as well. So all of that information, all those details will be in the notes section below. And once again, thank you for listening. I can't wait to talk to you next week. Take care.